Hey everybody, so we're going to make a quick video here surrounding world news and how it can affect cryptocurrency, recent news surrounding the crypto sphere from the federal standpoint. And I want to just make this video. I want to start doing crypto news. So if you guys like this, just let me know in the comments. So we're going to start off with Pocahontas, aka a woman who has less Native American blood in her than the toenail I just clipped off a couple of minutes ago than me, and her perspectives on cryptocurrency. So this just came out on her Twitter yesterday. Elizabeth Warren is building an anti-crypto army. As you know, Pocahontas has been very, very adamant about being against cryptocurrency. She's also on the Senate Banking Committee, which oversees the SEC. What this means is that we have people in our government, and if you're in the United States, that are very resistant to cryptocurrency. They're very hostile towards cryptocurrency, and Elizabeth Warren seems to be one that's leading the way. And this is something that I've noticed on the left and the right, that there are people on the left that are very resistant towards cryptocurrency, and the same thing with the right. However, Elizabeth Warren has been, in my opinion, one of the most vocal surrounding anti-cryptocurrency. So let's go to Forbes. So she basically is building an anti-crypto army. That's basically what she's doing. And cryptocurrency companies are struggling with the growing possibility that the US is trying to quietly ban Bitcoin. So basically, what they're trying to do is become China. And the funny thing is that I see too many parallels between the United States and China, and we talk about freedom in the United States when it's just basically a farce. It's sad living here. And one high-profile Bitcoin and crypto investor has suggested the recent banking crisis may have started with a state-level campaign against crypto-friendly banks. Now, influential Democrat Senator Warren has signaled she's building an anti-crypto army as part of her election campaign, following a warning from crypto lobby group Coin Center that a crackdown on TikTok could pave the way for a Bitcoin ban. It's a very interesting parallel. I didn't think about it that way. Now, she's basically saying that she's in the fight to put our government on the side of working families. That's what every politician says to garner votes, because we all know that most politicians don't give a shit about working class families. They care about their own pockets. That's how they get rich. And they utilize the working families notion, because it's the majority of people in America, as a means to a Machiavellian political power despotic end. So she's building an anti-crypto army. And I find it rather funny in a lot of ways. She says she's building an anti-crypto army to help working class families. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that cryptocurrency is dangerous. I'm not sitting here saying that cryptocurrency is not some it is. And when I say dangerous, I don't mean dangerous in the way that it fuels death and stuff like that. I say it's a wild west. It's a wild west investment sector. It is. However, if done the right way, you can make, again, not financial advice, but you can do very, very well in cryptocurrency that dwarfs stocks, commodities, bonds, forex, real estate, all of these, starting a business, all of these things. And yes, people lose a lot of money in cryptocurrency. People succumb to scams. This is all true. These are all true things. But her notion of what cryptocurrency is that rogue nations, oligarchs, drug lords, and human traffickers are using digital assets to launder billions in stolen funds, evade sanctions, and finance terrorism. Now, the problem is that Warren sits on the Senate Banking Committee that oversees the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. At the same time, I think she should do a little bit more research on illegal activity surrounding cryptocurrency and how it really accounts for under 5% of all trading in cryptocurrency. And I would dare say, put cryptocurrency, using Bitcoin for an example, next to the dollar, the yen, the yuan, the peso, the pound, the ruble. Put it against those currencies and tell me what currencies tend to cause death, despair, disparity, wealth inequality, despotic rising of nations. Tell me. I don't think it's Bitcoin. Uh, I don't think it's Bitcoin at all. I think it's mostly the U.S. dollar. And the U.S. dollar has fueled countless wars, endless wars, expensive wars, and it has fueled rogue nations. Perfect example of this is Afghanistan, the complete failure of when we pulled out of Afghanistan and left all of our all of our equipment there. How was that paid for? U.S. dollars. You want to talk about rogue nations? You can define that as a quote unquote rogue nation, and you're not going to talk about that. But you'll talk about Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is barely a trillion, is barely the total market cap of cryptocurrency is barely $1 trillion market, barely. So this woman has literally, in my opinion, no idea what she's talking about. Help close crypto money laundering loopholes. The crypto industry has been on alert since the U.S. Treasury Department Office of Foreign Assets Control blacklisted crypto mixing tool Tornado Cash last summer. The thing about Tornado Cash is the Department of Defense, and this is the precedent I believe this starts from. The Department of Defense came out, I think it was about a decade and a half ago, and said cryptography, or maybe even earlier than that, so that cryptography is a weapon that can threaten national security. This is where this precedent comes from, in my opinion. And the language of this bill could potentially be used to block or disrupt cryptocurrency transactions and block Americans' access to open source tools or protocols like Bitcoin. So, anti-Bitcoin and crypto sentiment has significantly increased following the latest price crash that wiped away $2 trillion of value from the crypto market to 2022. This is the issue here that we face with despotic senators that come in the name of helping working class families. It's a delusional thought process. It's a thought process that is utilized to manipulate people into thinking that they're helping them when they're really hurting them. They come with a pie in one hand and a knife in another. So, not directly related to cryptocurrency, but this just happened. Trump is indicted by an NY grand jury, first ex-president charged with crime. They talk about indicting him as a result of hush money paid to adult film actress Stormy Daniels during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, alleging to keep her from saying she had a sexual encounter with Trump years earlier. You know what's funny here? I don't care about people's sexual activity. If I was alive when Bill Clinton was president, I would care about his ability to govern and be a president and to be a strong executive leader. I don't give a shit if the man got a blowjob in the Oval Office. I don't care about Donald Trump's sexual experience. I don't care about his infidelity. I don't care about his personal life. I don't give a shit about it, to be completely honest with you. I care about a strong leader, a nationalistic leader, a patriotic leader, the leader that emphasizes strong military and emphasizes the necessary means to economic recovery. I don't care that if he had a sexual encounter with a middle-aged, saggy prostitute porn star. I don't. I really don't. And it angers me because this minor issue is being used to indict Trump over something as innocuous as a sexual encounter. And although this is not related to cryptocurrency, Trump did release NFTs a few months back. And as you guys know, back in his presidency, he was very resistant towards cryptocurrency. He even made a tweet about it. But with NFTs, it seems like he's opening up. So, in my opinion here, though this is not directly related to cryptocurrency, it proves the corruption that exists within the United States. And this corruption is occurring at all angles, and it's also occurring towards cryptocurrency. And it's sad, and I don't know exactly what's going to happen in regards to cryptocurrency. So this is my first video surrounding crypto news and how different world events can affect cryptocurrency. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, if you think I should keep doing these, and I hope that this video helped. Let me know. Today does not seem like a very good day in cryptocurrency surrounding Elizabeth Warren, and then also the ramifications of what could happen with Trump being indicted. So let's see what happens.